Hello everyone, this is Kitsune, welcome back, and I'm going to be ranking the Chapter 4 Season 1 Battle Pass skins. And this will be worst to best, in my personal opinion. Again, you can disagree with me, you can agree with me. This Battle Pass has a large variety of skins, and some might be better to others, and worse to others, depending on the person. Hopefully, that makes sense. But anyway, yeah, so... you know how we do it, you know how the rules work. So let's get right on into it. All right, moving to the number 8 spot is going to be my least favorite Battle Pass skin of this season, Masai. I'm sorry, I know there are some fans, but I hate this skin so much. All right, let me get rid of my backbling real quick, just so I can all right, get some better views of the skins. So Masai, I don't like him. I don't like his styles. All right, I get that they're going for like a Native American representation thing apparently, and that's fine. They can do that. I just hate a lot of the design of the skin. First off, okay, my least favorite thing are the stupid sunglasses, and I know you can remove them, but it's still, I don't know. It still doesn't look right without I don't like the sunglasses, but I also don't really like without the sunglasses. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know. I just not a really great looking skin. It really gives a chapter 3 season 3 vibe. And if you don't know, that's my least favorite season. You got the skateboard shirt and the weird drip, I guess. I don't know. Not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of the colors either. I get you have the Airwalker, which are slightly better colors. But yeah, you have the Airwalker. You got here the mask. Even the mask I find is better, but not by much. I think this mask is kind of stupid. It looks like kind of like a marshmallow knockoff, and I'm just not a huge fan. The colors are alright, and then I will say Thatcher Masai. I don't like the design still, but the colors are cooler. I do like that purple and black and blue. But yeah, overall, just a bad skin in general. Not a big fan of the Elasian. Or you know what? The color styles with the mask are they're alright, but just in general, I find Masai my least favorite. He doesn't really fit with the theme of the season either. More of a chapter 3, season 3 skin, and I hate that season. So yeah, 8 goes to Masai. Sorry if you like this, but yeah, he's my least favorite. All right, that was really the only skin I really hate. The rest of the skins I think are either fine or amazing. So moving on to number 7, this is going to be Dusty. So Dusty, there's kind of two here. There's one thing I like about this style, and then there's another thing I don't like. So I'm not a big fan of the baseball style. I will say it is clean, and I can see the appeal of it. Definitely better than the style of Masai. I'm just not a big sports fan, and especially not baseball. No offense to any baseball players out there. I'm not a huge fan of the whole design, and I don't know. Her design is not too bad, but also something to be desired or whatever, if that makes sense. I don't really like the umpire shirt or whatever. I think I said that wrong, but I don't care. The Boneyard version looks better. I like the colors a lot. It just still was not the best. And I will say I do like the bullpen brawler Dusty. I like the helmet. It gives him kind of like a Majora's Mask type of feel. And then still got the cool neon colors. This style isn't too bad either though. But yeah, so I do like this style. And then this style is basically just the same as the first one. Maybe a little bit better, but still. And then the color styles, I mean, honestly, any skin with these color styles looks cool, to be honest. I really like these color styles. But this video isn't about that. So, yeah, I like this style. But, not enough to beat the other skins. Same with the rest. And although Dusty is a neat take on a character, it feels not that original. And also just, I don't like the design as much as a lot of the other skins. So, yeah, number 7 goes to Dusty. Moving on to the number 6 position. If those two didn't get you mad, I have a feeling this will, but I'm sorry. I will say, however, this character has grown on me a lot before the beginning of the season. So this is going to be Halsey. And now, this used to be my number 7 position, and I used to actually hate this skin. However, I will say she's definitely grown on me. Maybe might be like Yusuke Pro, or maybe a lot of people have used her. I just kind of got used to her. I also like all the high stakes kind of story, Joni the Red especially. But yeah, Held Z has grown on me. I will say I like the style, not the other two styles. This style is a disaster. It just gives me that like Starbucks employee design, and I feel like that's like worthy of like an uncommon level skin. And then like you got this style which looks like a grosser version of that. I'm not a big fan of this style either. And then yeah, I do like this style though. I like the purple, I like the red and green hair. And then the bonus styles are pretty cool as well, you know. But yeah, this is definitely the style that like carries her for me. And I do like a lot of the story behind her and the high stakes club. We don't have much, obviously, but I mean, like, just like the little tidbits of information we have. And yeah, I don't like here. She's all about boba, and if you don't know me, another thing that might be interesting to you is I hate boba, despise it. I won't go off my reasons why I hate boba, but I just do. But yeah, so not that's another reason why I don't really like these styles either. I just give that like boba, like literally bobarista, as the style says. But yeah, this style, other than the boba stuff, I do like this skin. I like the character a bit. And yeah, although she's grown on me, she still has to be kind of down here. I was debating putting her number 5, but I like the character in the 5th spot too much. So yeah, number 6 goes to Helzy. Moving on to number 5, we're going to go over here. He's not out yet. I didn't want to judge him too much since he's not out, but it is Geralt of Rivia. Finally got the name right because I've been watching The Witcher, and I'm actually about to play it today on my other channel. Subscribe. But yeah, Geralt of Rivia, he's obviously from The Witcher. I really like his design. I know it's a little bit bland compared to other skins, but I do feel I like all the medieval like straps, the wolf necklace. I actually have that, by the way. I really like that sword design. It gives me a classic D&D vibe, and the white hair. Definitely looks like the character from the games, which I like. Although the style from the show would be cool. I'm glad they stuck with like the whole game stuff, since it literally is Gaming Legends series. Yeah, and he's a very cool skin. I like his items. They just give me that like classic Dungeons and Dragons medieval vibe. Of course, he's not the best medieval skin here, but you know, we'll talk about that later. Oh yeah, I like his design. I like his character too. I'm a big fan of The Witcher so far, at least. I don't know much of it, but you know, from what I've seen so far, I'm a fan. And yeah, my friend has been really excited about this. Archmage Kieran, you should check him out. But yeah, and I honestly just like this skin's design. It is a bit bland, but not as like bland. Like bland with a bit of creativity. And then I also just like the character behind it, like I said. So yeah, number 5 goes to Geralt. Alright, going into the top 4 positions. We have for number 4, Doomslayer. I only just started playing Doom. I do like the game. It's a bit stressful, but yeah, I honestly really like the skin. I really like the styles. Like if you're not a Doom fan, like I feel like you could really enjoy the skin. It gives me that obviously Master Chief vibe, but I really like the colors. Like obviously you have the green classic style, which I like, and then you also have the black one, is just my favorite. I really like this like night ops type outfit with the burning orange kind of color. And then the gold is probably my second favorite. I'm a big fan of this kind of like brownish gold. I don't really care for the white armor as much. It doesn't really appeal to me. I do like the red on it, but that's about it. Yeah, my favorite's definitely the black version. But yeah, Doomslayer, cool character, and I like their skin's design a lot. I like this little like turret thing that aims when you aim down sights or whatever. But yeah, pretty cool skin. I put it down a little lower because 1, it's a collab, and 2, I actually like the other 3 skins above it too. Although this was pretty close with my 3rd. But yeah, cool skin. And moving on to number 3. So yeah, number 4, Doomslayer. And number 3 is Nezumi. Again, sorry if my words are get mixed up. I'm very tired, so yeah, I'm a bit like stumbly on my words today, so just bear with me. But yeah, Nezumi, probably said that right, I think. But yeah, he's pretty cool. I really like this whole psychic, hypno kind of background. I'm a fan of that stuff. But yeah, you have the long hairstyle. This one's not my favorite because you can't wear a back bling, and I feel the hair is like a little distracting. I like the whole tied up back version though a lot more. And then the reactivity I think is cool. I wish you could pick it as like the like chosen style. Like I wish you could kind of keep it on the reactive part because I like this design a little or a lot more than like the hair down or like here like that. Like when the hair covers the eyes, it's a bit bland, but I really like when like the hair opens up and all like the blue energy is flowing through them and the eyes open. And then his other styles. The Exile version is not my favorite. I feel like the colors are a bit like messed up too much. Like you got yellow, purple, and green all over. It's just kind of like a bit wrong. I do really like Ascension Nezumi though. The purple and white, the green. Like this, I feel like the colors are a lot more clear and like vibrant than this. And then you can choose to not have the reactivity. I don't know why you'd want that, since I literally want a style with just the reactivity. But yeah, Nezumi I really like. I really like his background type stuff. His whole like hypno emotes and like his psychic like cosmetics I think are really cool, really unique, like lighter. And yeah, I really like the skin and like with the reactivity on, and even without that on, it's still a pretty neat design. But yeah, so number 3 goes to Nezumi. All right, top 2. Number 2 is going to go to our tier 1 spot, Celine. I'm a big fan of Celine. I actually really like the skin. When I first saw the skin, I thought I wasn't going to be a fan, but I really like the moon glow style, and then this style actually grew on me too. So yeah, starting with this style, I really liked it. I like the colors of like the green and pink. She reminds me of Jules, which is a skin I like. And yeah, she's probably like the lead character because, she fits with like the astrology themed season, star of the show, quite literally. But yeah, the tats are neat. And then of course, moon glow is my favorite. It just gives that like moon goddess vibe, and I really like that. Like these like superhero themed skins. I think the mask is neat. Also reminds me of Majora's Mask. Sunlet's not my favorite. I think the hair is neat, but yeah, I don't really like the whole green and yellow thing going on. And the weird chrome stuff on her pants it's kind of just weird. And then I do like these styles as well, obviously. But yeah, so Celine's number 2 just because I really like this moon theme and like it really fits with the season. And then the other style, well, this style at least, I also like and find myself using. And this style, although here the colors I don't like, but it's not that bad. I still use this style from time to time. So yeah, number 2 goes to Celine, and then obviously, who'd have guessed, number 1 goes to the tier 100 and best tier 100 we've had in a while probably, is going to be the Ageless Snapshot of Geno. I love this skin, but come on, everyone does basically. Obviously, you have even just this style is neat. It reminds me a lot of the Lord Ruler from Mistborn. Highly recommend that book. There's actually a character from in the Battle Pass, or not Battle Pass, in the game. Sorry, Kelsier. Let me know if you have him in the comments. But yeah, and then you also have the Ageless Champion style, which is the even better version. It gives him that like just like that like Night King like God kind of style. I really like the white and gold on it. And then you also can like change his head to just have the spikes. I feel that's a bit weird. And then this looks cool. You can have his head, but also the armor. And then like I won't go too detailed into it, but man, these like styles, like that looks like an evil shadow god. It looks like a space god, and that looks like a sun god. But yeah, my favorite is obviously just blank Ageless Champion as it is. Well, not blank, but like this, basically, this style. And I really like the colors into it. I like the creativity. I like that it's it's an original tier 100, which we have not had in a long time. I think the last time was like Chapter 2, Season 6, which was almost like 2 years ago, I would say. But yeah, I like this style a lot. I like the skin a lot, in fact, and I actually see myself using the skin past the season. Probably Celine, too, and maybe Nazumi. But yeah, so number 1 goes to Ageless, and that is going to be my ranking of the Battle Pass. Overall, it's a pretty good Battle Pass. I give it like a 9. Maybe that's a bit too high. Maybe it is 8.5 out of 10. Maybe 8. Just because there's a few skins that are obviously lacking. Sigh. But yeah, so let me know what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Tell me in the comments. And here's my question of the day. I am going to be playing D&D with my friends, and I was wondering, would you like to see a recording of that? You wouldn't see us, but you would hear it. Maybe it'd be like a podcast or something. Like, let me know what you think of that. Would you want to see or hear like a D&D session? It would be our first game, so it might be a bit stressful for you guys because we really don't know what we're doing, but you never know. And thank you. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.